Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. So, a lot of the time people ask this question: would women have one husband in Jannah or more? You have to understand this. Rasulullah SAW, he said, paradise, Jannah, and its delights are not only for men, to the exclusion of women. So, basically, it means it includes all of them. Because Allah has created both of the male and female, and He created for them paradise equally. As Allah Azza wa Jal, He mentioned in Surah Al Imran that it will be for both genders. So when we talk about Jannah, we are talking about for both men and women, and they will have equal pleasure. There is no doubt about that. But what about women looking at other men? Would that be possible? Because a lot of the time we have sisters telling me that, brother, Allah is unfair. Wallahi, yadu billah, Allah is unfair. They say, we want more husband. We are not going to be happy with one man. And they accuse Quran and Sunnah be very, very patriarchic, right? So they say, this is not the right religion for me, because Allah is talking only about who? The men. And this was exactly the same complaint a lady had during the time of Rasulullah SAW, because she came to Rasulullah SAW and she said to him that, Ya Rasulullah, this religion is for men, because everything mentioned in the Quran and what you mentioned about Jannah is all for men. What about us? What are we going to get? Now, I want to actually quote you a few things here. There are three ayat in the Quran that talks about the quality of a woman in Jannah. So that is Surah Sad, Surah Al-Saffat, Surah number 37, Surah Sad is 38, and also Surah Ar-Rahman, 55 number Surah. So in this three Surah, there are three verses. And Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned about a specific quality of the people of Jannah, the Hoor AL Ayn, okay, especially the Hoor AL Ayn. There are three qualities of them. Three verses and same quality. And Allah mentioned same quality in three verses. So one thing mentioned three times in the Quran. And that is that, dear my sisters, fihinna qasiratun torfi. Okay, this is the word that He used. Fihinna qasiratun torfi. What does it mean? Well, the ulama, they have interpreted this verse as limited glance or limiting glance. What does it mean? Means the Hoor AL Ayn, your wife or the Hoor from Jannah, they will not be able, or they would not want to, not able, they would not want to look at other men. They are going to be limiting their glances. Means they only want to see their husbands. Okay, whatever husband they have in Jannah, that's it, khalas, she is done. She doesn't desire more husband. But on the other hand, you have men who wants more wives. Now, well, obviously you are going to say, well, if the woman, she loses her husband to another Hoor AL Ayn in Jannah, because there will be 72, then when he will come back to her, he will be tired because of, the sexual activities that he will have with that Hoor AL Ayn. So his wife would not allow him to go to the other woman. Well, you have a solution, dear my sisters. Rasulullah SAW, he mentioned in a hadith that a man will have the strength of 100 men. And there is a interpretation of this hadith. And ulama, one of the scholars, he mentioned 100 men, the equal strength of 100 men here basically means in terms of sexual intercourse, eating, drinking, sleeping, not sleeping, they don't sleep in Jannah. But in every activities, a man will have 100 man's strength in him, one man. So when the sisters say, well, if my husband goes to this other woman, when he comes back, he will be tired. The answer is no. He will never be tired. Why? Because Allah Azza wa Jal gave him this, much strength. Now, going back to the complaint the sisters have, again, as I said, the women in Jannah, they will not be able to look at other men. The men in Jannah, the brothers, will be able to enjoy other women without diminishing their strength, their desire for their own wife. So they will continue on having, for example, sexual intercourse equally with all the women, with all the wives they will have, and they will desire more and more. But that would not be the case with women. So what if a woman in dunya said, okay, you know what? When I go to Jannah, I want 2 husbands, or 3 or 4 or 72, equal just like the man. Well, sister, you in Jannah will not be able to do that. I mean, you will not want to do that. I should not say you will not be able to, but what I should say is that you will not be. You will not be, because Allah knows already what you will want in Jannah. So you are not going to be asking for more husband than the one you will have. So even if you think you want to have more husband in Jannah, this is wrong. You will not want it. Why? Allahu Alam, because He is the creator. This is how He created you and me. He knows us better than ourselves. So He is saying that you will not ask for more men, so you will not. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.